Hi and welcome to English Haven. Are you learning English? Great, let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started.
Introduction. Welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to learn about Elon Musk. The first thing that probably comes to your mind when you hear his name is, of course, money. Perhaps because he is not just wealthy, he is the richest person in the world, and possibly even in history. With a net worth of over $440 billion, this is a sum so enormous that it would be enough to give $50 to every person on the planet and still have billions left. But how did he accumulate such incredible wealth? Many might believe that it's just hard work or a brilliant idea that got him to this point. However, here's the truth, it's not just hard work or ideas. Millions of people work incredibly hard and have brilliant ideas, yet they do not become billionaires. So, what makes Musk different? In this video, we will discuss the decisions he made to become so wealthy, but this story is not only about money. It's a story about loving what you do, working smart, and taking huge risks. We are going to explore how a young boy from South Africa grew to become a name recognized all over the world. We'll also see how his companies like Tesla and SpaceX have changed the world. This video will take you on a journey from his childhood to his bold plans for the future. It's a story that will make you think about what's possible, and perhaps even inspire you to dream bigger. Early life in South Africa. Elon Musk was born in 1971 in a city called Pretoria in South Africa. It is a beautiful place, but it was also a challenging place to grow up. Elon lived with his family. His mother, May, was a model and a dietitian, and his father, Errol, was an engineer. Elon also had a younger brother, Kimball, and a younger sister, Tosca. From a young age, Elon was an incredibly curious child. He loved asking questions and was always eager to understand how things worked. He also had a passion for reading, and he devoured countless books about science fiction, computers, and building things. He loved imagining new worlds and exploring new possibilities. When Elon was young, he became very interested in computers. This was the early era of computers, and most people didn't even have them in their homes. But Elon wanted to learn more. He taught himself how to program computers, which is essentially telling a computer how to do things. He was naturally talented at it and quickly became skilled in this field. School wasn't always easy for Elon, though. Although he was very bright, he didn't always fit in with the other kids. Some of the other children weren't kind to him, and he often found himself alone. He preferred reading books over playing with the other kids, which made his social life more difficult. He also had problems with bullies. Elon's relationship with his father was complicated. They didn't always understand each other and had very different perspectives on life. This created a tense atmosphere at home, and sometimes his father pushed him too hard. Elon's family wasn't wealthy, they had enough to live on, but there was never a lot of extra money. This made Elon start thinking about how he could become successful and create a better life for himself. He wanted to do something great, something that would change the world. As Elon grew older, he began to feel like he didn't belong in South Africa. He yearned for a different place, somewhere where he could learn more and do more. The idea of leaving South Africa began to take hold. South Africa had a rule that young men had to join the army, but Elon didn't want to join the army. He didn't believe it was the right thing to do, and he also wanted to study in other countries. He realized that in order to follow his dreams, he needed to leave South Africa. He wanted to be free to think, create, and invent. He dreamed of changing the world. So, at 17 years old, Elon made a life-changing decision. He chose to leave South Africa and move to a new country, far away from home. He decided to go to Canada. Canada represented a fresh start, a place where he could build a new life and pursue his dreams. He was excited about the future and ready for a new adventure. Leaving South Africa was a huge step for Elon, marking the end of one chapter in his life and the beginning of another. It was the start of his journey to become the person he is today, and the beginning of his dream to change the world. Moving to North America. At 17 years old, Elon made the bold decision to leave South Africa and move to Canada. It was a completely different place, and everything was new to him, from the people to the weather. He enrolled in university in Canada, where life as a student was full of challenges and hard work. But Elon was committed, and he threw himself into his studies. He worked hard and learned a great deal during this time. University in Ontario. Elon Musk enjoyed learning about science and business. After some time, he decided he wanted to study in the United States. He was accepted into the University of Pennsylvania, which was a very prestigious institution. Elon moved to the United States and began his studies there. At the University of Pennsylvania, Elon earned 2 degrees, one in economics and the other in physics. These were 2 very different subjects, but Elon was passionate about both. He proved to be an exceptionally intelligent student. After graduating, Elon made the decision to attend Stanford University to pursue a PhD. A PhD is one of the highest levels of education a person can achieve. However, Elon did not stay at Stanford for long. He realized that he wasn't just interested in studying, he had big ideas for new companies. He wanted to create things and make them real. So, he made the bold choice to leave the PhD program. Elon knew it was a huge risk, but he believed in his ideas, and he was ready to start a new adventure. This marked the beginning of his journey to turn his ideas into reality. First companies, Zip2 and X.com. After completing his studies in America, Elon Musk did not want to work for someone else. He had big ideas and a vision to build his own companies. His first major project was a company called Zip2. Elon started Zip2 with his brother, Kimball. Zip2 was a software company that created online city guides. Imagine a map of a city on a computer screen, where businesses could pay to appear on the map so people could easily find them. This was a new concept in the 1990s, during the early days of the internet. Starting Zip2 was very challenging. Elon and Kimball didn't have much money, and they worked long hours to get the business off the ground. At times, they didn't even have enough money to pay their bills, but they kept pushing forward because they believed in their idea. Slowly, Zip2 began to grow. More and more businesses wanted to be listed on their online maps, and the company started to make money. Then, in 1999, a large company called Compaq bought Zip2 for a substantial sum of money. This deal made Elon Musk a millionaire, marking a major success for him. However, Elon did not stop there. He had more ideas he wanted to pursue. He founded a new company called X.com. X.com was an online banking and email payment service. It allowed people to send money to one another online using their computers. This was also a new concept at the time. However, X.com wasn't the only company offering such a service. There was another company called Confinity that was doing something similar. Eventually, X.com and Confinity decided to merge, creating a single company called PayPal. PayPal quickly became very popular, with people using it to send and receive money online. It was easy to use, fast, and efficient. In 2002, eBay, a giant online retail company, acquired PayPal for an even larger sum of money. This was yet another massive success for Elon Musk. With the money he earned from Zip2 and PayPal, Elon was now very wealthy. But he was not interested in simply enjoying his wealth. He had bigger plans. Elon Musk wanted to change the world. He was ready to move on to his next big ventures. He had ideas about space exploration and electric cars, and he was determined to bring these ideas to life. SpaceX, going to Mars. After selling PayPal, Elon Musk had a lot of money, but he didn't want to just relax. He had a grand dream, to explore space and eventually make life possible on other planets. In 2002, he founded a new company called SpaceX. SpaceX was very different from his previous ventures. It was focused on building rockets and spacecraft. Elon's goal with SpaceX was to make space travel more affordable and accessible. He firmly believed that, one day, humans should live on Mars. This was an incredibly ambitious and challenging goal. In the beginning, SpaceX faced numerous obstacles. Building rockets is no easy task, and the company's first rockets, called Falcon 1, did not perform well. They often exploded during testing. Despite these failures, Elon Musk remained determined. He knew that reaching his dream would require perseverance, and he was committed to pushing through the setbacks. This was an incredibly difficult time for Elon Musk and his team. They had lost a lot of money, and many people doubted that they would succeed. However, Musk did not give up. He learned from his mistakes and kept working hard. Finally, in 2008, one of the Falcon 1 rockets succeeded in reaching space. This was a pivotal moment for SpaceX, proving that they could accomplish their goals. After this success, things began to improve. SpaceX secured a major contract with NASA, the American Space Agency. NASA hired SpaceX to help them send supplies to the International Space Station, which was a huge win for the company. SpaceX began building larger rockets, known as Falcon 9, and also created a spacecraft called Dragon. The Dragon spacecraft was designed to carry cargo to the space station. Musk's ultimate dream, however, is still to reach Mars. He envisions building a city there, believing that humans may need to live on other planets because Earth might not be safe in the future. SpaceX continues to work hard toward this goal, developing new rockets and spacecraft designed for interplanetary travel. It is a long and challenging journey, but Elon Musk remains determined to make it happen. Tesla, electric cars. After founding SpaceX, Elon Musk had another grand idea. He wanted to help reduce the world's dependence on oil and gas. He believed electric cars were the key to the future. This led him to invest in a company called Tesla Motors in 2004. At first, Musk was just an investor, but he quickly became more involved and eventually took on the role of chairman of the company. Tesla was working on a new kind of car, one that would run entirely on electricity. The company's first model, the Tesla Roadster, was a fast and expensive sports car that was very different from other electric cars on the market at the time. While the Roadster was a good start, Elon wanted to make electric cars more accessible. He wanted to build vehicles that everyday people could afford. So, Tesla began working on a new car called the Model S, a larger sedan with a longer range than the Roadster. The Model S was a major success, and people loved it. After the success of the Model S, Elon Musk became the CEO of Tesla, which meant he was in charge of the entire company. Being the CEO was not easy, though. Tesla faced many challenges, especially in terms of production. It was difficult to build cars quickly while maintaining high quality, and Elon worked tirelessly to solve these problems. Tesla continued to grow, and the company introduced new models. The Model X, a larger car like an SUV, followed the Model S. Then came the Model 3, a more affordable electric car aimed at reaching a broader audience. Later, the Model Y, another SUV similar to the Model 3, was introduced. To manufacture these vehicles, Tesla built large factories known as gigafactories. These factories were not only designed to build cars, but also to produce the batteries needed to power them. Elon's vision for Tesla was always much bigger than just making cars. His goal was to help the world transition away from fossil fuels by promoting the use of clean energy. He wanted to make electric cars the norm, so people would no longer rely on petrol or diesel-powered vehicles. This mission is reflected in Tesla's slogan, to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Musk firmly believes that electric cars are a key part of creating a cleaner, better future. Other companies. Elon Musk is an incredibly busy individual. He doesn't just focus on rockets and electric cars, he has also founded several other companies that aim to solve various problems in the world. These companies demonstrate his desire to make a positive impact in multiple areas. One of these companies is SolarCity, which creates solar panels for homes and buildings. Solar panels use the sun's energy to generate electricity, offering a clean and sustainable way to power homes and businesses while helping the environment. Later, Tesla, the electric car company, acquired SolarCity. This merger allowed Tesla to expand into the solar energy market, and now Tesla also sells solar panels and energy storage solutions for homes. This means people can use solar energy to power their homes and charge their cars. Another of Musk's ventures is the Boring Company. This company is focused on solving traffic congestion by building tunnels under cities. Musk believes that these tunnels can help alleviate traffic problems, allowing cars to move more quickly. While this idea is still in development, it presents a new way of thinking about how to solve urban transportation issues. Then there is Neuralink, a company focused on developing innovative technologies to connect the human brain with computers. This is an ambitious and highly futuristic idea, aimed at helping people with brain injuries or neurological conditions, and potentially allowing humans to merge with AI in the future. Neuralink is working on creating brain-machine interfaces that could transform how we interact with technology. Neuralink and XAI. Neuralink is a company that is working on something very complex, connecting the human brain to computers. This is an incredibly difficult challenge, but if it is successful, it could help people with brain-related issues. It may also enable people to perform tasks faster and more efficiently. Finally, there is XAI, a company focused on artificial intelligence, AI. AI is when computers can think and learn in ways that resemble human intelligence. Elon Musk believes that AI can be very powerful, but it must be used carefully to ensure it benefits humanity. He is concerned about the potential risks of AI and is working on creating technology that is both safe and useful. These companies highlight Elon Musk's desire to address a wide range of global challenges. He is not afraid to take on difficult projects, even when they seem impossible. His goal is to use technology to improve the world, and he is driven by his ambition to create a better future. The secret of money. Elon Musk is now the richest person in the world, but his wealth did not come easily or quickly. When Musk sold his first companies, Zip2 and PayPal, he earned millions of dollars. Instead of spending this money on expensive cars or houses, Musk chose to invest nearly all of it into new ventures. For instance, he poured his own money into SpaceX and Tesla when both companies were struggling. Many people thought that investing in rockets or electric cars was too risky, but Musk was convinced that these ideas could change the world. Even when SpaceX's early rockets exploded and Tesla faced production problems, Musk continued to invest his time and money. He once said, "If I'm going to fail, I want to fail doing something important." Musk's business decisions often seemed unusual at first. When he started Tesla, most car manufacturers believed electric vehicles, EVs, were not profitable. But Musk focused on making EVs that were fast, attractive, and exciting. He demonstrated to the world that electric cars could be better than traditional gasoline-powered ones. Similarly, at SpaceX, Musk set out to build reusable rockets. Experts mocked the idea, thinking it would be full of challenges, but reusable rockets significantly lowered the cost of space travel over time. These difficult, yet essential choices, have helped make Tesla and SpaceX leaders in their respective industries. Another key to Musk's success is his long-term focus. While many companies focus on short-term profits, Musk spends years or even decades planning for the future. For instance, Tesla's massive factories were designed to produce batteries and cars at a large scale. Initially, building such enormous factories was expensive and challenging, but now they help Tesla sell more electric vehicles than any other EV company in the world. Musk's long-term vision also includes bold goals like colonizing Mars with SpaceX and creating sustainable energy solutions with SolarCity. He believes that solving big problems takes time, and he is willing to wait for the results. Innovation lies at the core of Musk's companies. He encourages his engineers to try new ideas, even if they fail numerous times. SpaceX, for example, tested rockets repeatedly, learning from each failure until they finally succeeded. At Tesla, workers found creative solutions to speed up car production after facing delays. Musk often says, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." This mindset has helped his team solve problems that others believed were impossible. Musk's companies have revolutionized entire industries. Before Tesla, electric cars were seen as slow and dull. Now, nearly every major car manufacturer is racing to develop their own EVs. SpaceX's reusable rockets have forced other space companies to lower their prices and improve their technology. By creating products that people want and need, Musk's businesses have become incredibly valuable. When the stock prices of Tesla or SpaceX rise, so does Musk's wealth. There are several key lessons to learn from Musk's journey. First, he thinks bigger than most people. While others focus on small, short-term goals, Musk dreams of sending humans to Mars and replacing fossil fuels with clean energy. Second, he is willing to take risks, even when failure seems likely. For example, he spent his last remaining money on SpaceX when the company had only one rocket left. Third, he invests in solutions that might take years or even decades to work, like building massive battery factories. Finally, Musk works harder than most CEOs, often sleeping at the office to solve problems. Musk's wealth is not just about money. He views money as a tool to solve big problems and improve life on Earth, and beyond. His success comes from his unwavering belief in his ideas, even when others doubt him, and his refusal to give up on his vision. As he once said, persistence is very important. You should not give up. Personal life. Being incredibly wealthy changed many aspects of Elon Musk's life, but not as much as you might expect. Despite his wealth, he continued to work very, very hard. As his companies gained success, he became more and more famous. People saw him on television, giving interviews and speaking about his companies. He even appeared on comedy shows and became part of popular culture. His name was recognized by many, even by people who did not fully understand all the details of his work. Musk is known for his big ideas and his willingness to take risks. He believes in tackling problems that others think are impossible. He wants to address large challenges such as climate change and the possibility of human life on other planets. Musk is full of energy and does not give up easily. His work life is incredibly intense. He often works long hours and expects the same level of dedication from his employees. He likes to be involved in every aspect of his companies, which makes it difficult for him to find a good balance between his work and personal time. His schedule is extremely busy. Being so famous also has its challenges. People write about him often, though not always in a positive way. Some admire him, while others criticize him heavily. It is difficult for anyone to be in the public eye so much, and Musk has had to learn how to deal with all the attention. He is also very active on social media, where he sometimes gets into public arguments. Musk has had a complicated personal life. He has been married several times and has many children. Although he tries to spend time with his family, it can be difficult because of his many work commitments. Even though he is incredibly wealthy and famous, Elon Musk still keeps his focus on his goals. He remains determined to change the world and lives a very busy life, trying to achieve significant things. He tries to stay true to his beliefs, but balancing his demanding work with a personal life remains a challenge. Buying Twitter. One day, Elon Musk made a very unexpected offer. He wanted to buy Twitter, the social media platform that many people use to share their thoughts and news. This was a surprising move because it was not clear why he wanted to purchase it. Twitter was already a well-known and popular company. The offer involved a large amount of money. At first, it seemed like the deal might not happen, but after some time, the people at Twitter agreed to sell the company to Elon. This was a major event, as it meant that one of the most influential people in the world now owned one of the most important platforms for public discourse. After buying Twitter, Musk made several big changes. He changed how the platform works and who can use it. One of the most notable changes was the name. He rebranded Twitter to X. Many people were confused by this change, and some did not like it. They had grown used to the old name and logo. The changes at X generated a lot of discussion. Some people thought the changes were positive, while others felt the opposite. The media covered the story extensively, with some news outlets supporting Musk, while others criticized his decisions. Some users left the platform because they disagreed with the changes, while others stayed to see what would happen next. The story of Elon buying Twitter highlights the significant power and influence he holds. It shows that Musk is not afraid to make bold changes, even when people disagree with him. It also demonstrates the growing importance of social media in the modern world and how one person can have a profound impact on the way we communicate. What is next for Elon Musk? After all the significant changes with Twitter, you might be wondering, what will Elon Musk do next? That is a good question. Musk is not a person who stays idle for long. He has many ideas and big goals for the future. For SpaceX, his space company, he still dreams of sending humans to Mars. This goal is extremely important to him. Musk envisions a future where people live on Mars, and he and his team are working tirelessly to develop rockets that can safely travel to the Red Planet. They are also focused on making these rockets more affordable and easier to use. His vision is to make space travel accessible to everyone, not just astronauts. At Tesla, the electric car company, Musk wants to continue improving electric vehicles. He is also focused on developing batteries that can store large amounts of energy. This is important for making renewable energy sources like solar and wind power more viable. Musk believes that electric cars and renewable energy are the future, and he wants to help the world reduce its reliance on oil and gas. He is also exploring new types of electric vehicles, not just cars, as part of his long-term vision for sustainable transportation. Musk's other companies are also involved in ambitious projects. The Boring Company is working on building tunnels under cities to address traffic problems, which could significantly speed up travel. Neuralink is developing technology that connects human brains to computers, a revolutionary idea that could help people with certain health issues. xAI, Musk's artificial intelligence company, is working on creating advanced AI systems that are both highly intelligent and safe for everyone. Elon Musk does not just focus on making money, he is deeply concerned about the future of the world. He worries about global issues like climate change and how technology will shape our future. Musk wants to use his companies to make the world a better place, but this is no easy task. There will always be challenges. Building rockets is a complex endeavor, and making electric cars for everyone takes a lot of hard work. Many people have differing opinions about Musk's ideas and methods, and he often shares his thoughts on social media, which means everyone has something to say about his plans. It is difficult to predict exactly what Musk will do next, as he is always coming up with new ideas. He often surprises people with his thinking. However, one thing is certain, Elon Musk will continue striving to achieve big and important things. He has a grand vision for the future of the world, and he is not going to stop working toward it. He wants to change the future, and he wants all of us to be part of it. His legacy will likely be that of an extraordinarily innovative entrepreneur who had the courage to think and act on a scale that most people could never imagine. What exactly this legacy will look like, we will have to wait and see. Ending message. Hey there, just a quick moment before you go. If you learned something new today, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really helps us create even better content for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.